series after that historic win at the new ground at Dambulla 2 days ago. Here are our umpires for today: BC Kure, who had a controversial match up at Kandy, and DN Patirana, who is the other umpire. Sanat Jayasuriya has won the toss here. He's chosen to bat first, and there are no changes at all to the Sri Lanka 11. It's the same team that won that first one-day international at Dambulla, with the old firm of Jayasuriya and Kaluwitana opening the batting for them. England, however, have made one change. It's in the spin department. Robert Croft replacing Ashley Giles. Once again, surprisingly, there's no room in this one-day 11 for Nick Knight.
Sanat Jayasuriya winning the toss, batting first. Likes this ground. So does he, Kalu. Terrific atmosphere in the ground. Full house expected. Wonderful step.
Scoff to Jayasuriya. Key thing for the England bowlers is not to give Jayasuriya any width. We've seen what he can do on these pitches in the subcontinent. Knows all the ropes as far as one-day international cricket's concerned.
294 for 7, played 264 for 9.
Bowled him, second ball, what a start for Gough. An early celebration for England, and what disappointment for the home crowd. The skipper's gone for a duck. Sri Lanka 0 for 1. There are still thousands of England supporters here, and they're on their feet and cheering.
What an atmosphere at the ground. The best way to stop people scoring, get them out. It's a nick on, it doesn't matter. It's bowled in the book. Danger man's gone. Second delivery. Darren Gough just probing off stump. It's the middle stump that rocks back off the inside edge. Sanat Jayasuriya, he's gone. Sri Lanka 0 for 1. Marvan Atapattu comes in at number 3 after 2 deliveries. Danger man back in the shed. Sanat Jayasuriya, angled bat, fatal. It's on off stump from Gough. It's a decent pace. Takes the inside edge. Here's Gough again.
2 slips for Atapattu. Slid down the leg side, and umpire Patirana signals the first run for the home team.
Sanat Jayasuriya would be mentally applied and mentally prepared to score a stack of runs. You just get one chance as a batsman. Look at that disbelief. 2 deliveries. Though he said that there would be quite a heavy dew once the lights come on and the light goes down. There's also just a word. Hear lots of these words around the ground that we may get a thunderstorm. I hope not. Not see any of that for 5 weeks.
Pulled away in some style too. In front of square, and have the crowd enjoyed that.
Darren Gough has opted to bowl just back of a length at Kalu, but if you're a yard short of just back of a length, the ball will stand up. Very easy pace pitch. Kalu, good puller, gets into position well and properly prepared. I think that's important for the coming summer.
Smashed away through the covers. Flintoff's not going to stop that. Magnificent offside boundary. Marvan Atapattu doesn't play that many shots, but when he does hit a bad ball, he certainly makes it count.
First time that Gough has strayed outside off stump. Just hit through the line of the ball. He just gets a foot of width there. That's how good this pitch is. You can just rock back and watch the bounce and just hit.
Leg gully in position. That's smashed away through the covers. There is a sweeper out there, Andrew Flintoff. Leg gully has replaced fine leg or long leg. and England are getting some cover out on the offside. Got a great arm, Andrew Flintoff.
This is what Kalu looks for, always looking for a fuller length delivery, and he just throws the kitchen sink at it. Drive man on the offside, I think that was Graham Hick, but he gets the width that he wants and he just flies at the ball. He can hit through the line, that's for sure.
Mullally is two men catching, which he has to have, one on the drive on the onside, one on the offside. Here he comes. It's chipped away, it's going to be safe. Beats Michael Vaughan. Pick up a couple more there for Kalou.
That's the area in which Kaluwitana likes to play his shots whenever it's pitched up. One really cannot hold him back. He's always prepared to chip it away. Just over the infield.
That's it. Tied him up. Tried to work it away on the onside. I think it got low on the bat. A simple catch to Graham Hick.
And England did that really well, kept Kaluwitana frustrated, and he's a player who cannot be kept quiet for long. That time on his pads, just a very soft dismissal, a simple catch to Graham Hick.
Low on the bat, no real power on the shot, simple catch to Hick. Muralitharan has gone for 18, it's 33 for 2. Mahela Jayawardene, the new batsman, coming to the crease. The reason he's at the crease. Muralitharan trying to work it away on the leg side, bottom of the bat. Simple catch to Graham Hick, and the second wicket for Sri Lanka goes down. And Mullally strikes in his first over.
It's a very good cricket by the Englishman. Kept Kaluwitana quiet, and Kaluwitana is one who really wants to get on with it, and paid the penalty of in trying to get Mullally away, but straight to the hands of Hick. So a lot now depends on Mahela Jayawardene.
Good start. Jayawardene looks one of the better players in the Sri Lankan side throughout the Test series. That was very tentative.
Mahela Jayawardene will need to try and play a long innings. He'll have to try and settle down quickly enough. He's not really played to his potential when one considers that he's throwing it away when things were...
Played, waited for it, placed it, and Mullally should cut it off. It's already had one misfield, so I'll use the word should, but he's no problems this time.
England haven't been really very sharp on the ground, on the field. They'll need to tighten things up because the Sri Lankans would be looking to accelerate and force them into errors. But Mullally on that occasion.
Through the gap. Flintoff giving chase. Well placed. Good timing.
It's nicely put away by Athapathu, and also the running between wickets of the Sri Lankans have been very good. Just see Marwan Athapathu getting it away on the onside and committing himself to just picking up those 3 runs.
There's a piece from White and Mullally. Here's Craig White. Don't hurry here. The sprawling dive was perhaps not quite essential. It was good fielding and good running nonetheless.
Good thinking from Graham Thorpe. He read it well. Adipati was way out of his crease and then suddenly realised he was in trouble. Get the dive on, he would have just got home. Not a great effort from Adipati. He's almost dived straight into the ground. But Thorpe with a side-on flick almost got him.
Going to push for 2 here, and we'll get them. Very good running. It's good one-day cricket, this. Well, it's good from Sri Lanka, who are putting pressure on England in the field. An overthrow there.
Very ordinary cricket from England. Very slow to get to it. Mullally, poor throw to Stewart. And then just watch the backing up. 2 men standing there thinking that one or the other was going to do the job. Well, you can see those towels. Andrew Kelly carries it in the front. A lot of them carry it in the back, and they need to wipe off their hands on every delivery. It does get very sweaty in the hands. Difficult to grip.
Over the top. Good shot. That's 4. It's a good stroke. Jayawardene hitting through the line. Not a half volley, not a bad delivery, but it brings Sri Lanka a boundary.
I think he realised that now was the time. They've been in for quite some time, both these two. Adipati is not the type of man who's going to do it, so Jayawardene has taken it upon himself to hit over the top. Not totally convincing, although he does hit through the line nicely, and he knows if he gets enough bat on it, the man is up, so it's going to go for 4. And immediately brings a change in the field.
That's good batting with the mid-on back. Just push it into the gap and coming back for 2. That's really good stuff from the Sri Lankans. Just starting to pick up the pace, and the crowd are sensing that as well.
And they needed to. I'm sure they realise now there's got to be some sort of increase in the tempo. Jayawardene has taken it upon himself to provide that. 2 very good shots. One over the top, got the man back, and then pushed it short of him for 2.
And again, now they'll push to Skopik again. Not this time, just 1. 79 for 2.
Better contact this time. Skopik. And finally the 100 up for Sri Lanka.
Well, that was very delicately played by Jayawardene. Just waited on it and took it almost off the wicketkeeper's gloves.
Jayawardene back on strike. He really is a class act, Mahela Jayawardene. He looked the most accomplished of the Sri Lankan batsmen in the Test series. More improvisation needed in one-day cricket. Better over for the home side. 7 off the over, 104 for 2. For Marvin Adipati. Hasn't been his most attractive innings, but it's an important one for the home team today. 81 balls, 109 for 2.
Well played innings by Adipati. That's really his role in the Sri Lankan side. Just 2 boundaries, but has maintained quite a useful strike rate.
Deny the boundary again.
England's got men protecting the boundaries, particularly at Adipati's strengths. Adipati, whenever he's got the room, is always prepared to play that cut and look for the big runs.
strike rate is lower than Atapatu's, but they do have 8 wickets in hand, Sri Lanka. Very good catch indeed. He's fielded well on this tour, Andrew Caddick, and those catches aren't easy running forward. Marvin Atapatu felt that he had to take a risk. He wasn't getting that much response from the other end.
It is some clever cricket by England. As you would see, Croft's got a man placed there for that sweep, which has been placed uppishly, and a very good catch by Caddick to dispose off Marvin Atapatu. Kept his eyes on the ball, and for a tall man, completes a good catch.
Another one-day half-century for Marvin Atapatu, but he's gone now for 57. 119 for 3. England now have a left-hand, right-hand combination to deal with as Kumar Sangakkara comes out to join Mahela Jayawardene. Have a look at the end of Marvin Atapatu, trying to lift this ball to the boundary, but I was telling you a few overs ago that these are big boundaries here at the Premadasa Stadium, and that is a very good catch. Tall man, remember, 6'6". Gone away fine. Runs are given. 128 for 3.
Sangakkara is so good at this. He's very quickly into the act, and there you are. That's why Sangakkara is here. Atapatu, just a little bit of indiscretion, and Caddick clinging on to a very well-judged catch.
6 for the bowler. What's well bowled, Robert Croft?
I would have thought that was good, very good figures, because he ended up with at least 1 wicket.
It's a lot more than some. Leading edge, and Sangakkara's gone. Robert Croft picks up 2nd wicket. Leading edge. And to say that I think Sangakkara, from the bright start in this series, there's certainly a batsman whose confidence has been dented.
Yeah, that was a leading edge. And I would have expected them to send in Indika Desaram at this stage before Sangakkara, mainly because the off-spinner was in operation, and we would have had to push the run rate a little bit more.
කොහෙද ඉන්නේ?
නියම කුකුලා. ඇයි එන්නද?
මොකද ඉතිරිලාන්නේ?
ඉඳා අපි කිව්වේ මේ කීල්ස් චිකන් මීට් බෝල්ස් පැකට් 2ක් ගත්තාම කුකුලෙක් ගත්තා වගේ කියලානේ. සුද්ධ කරන්න ඕනෙත් නෑ. කටුත් නෑ. මස් විතරයි.
ෂා නියම කුකුලා.
කීල්ස් මීට් බෝල්ස් මදි වෙනව නම් බොරු අරපිරි මැස්මට මරු.
කොත්මලේ කිරි.
Durham, new batsman, crease right-handed batsman. We'll just show you quickly the reason he's there. They're playing away on the leg side, leading edge, gentlest of catches for Robert Croft, and he'll be delighted. Let's have another look at it from this angle, and that really is the leading edge. Indika Desaram, I don't know a great deal about this young man. Can you tell me a little bit about him, Aravinda?
Yes, I think he's an attacking player, and suits one-day cricket, and he's in the past he has not made the side being in the side consistently or regularly, I would say, but he's got the ability to turn a game around, and I think that is very important, especially if you're batting in the middle order.
But there's certainly no comments there. 2 attacking shots straight away. 1 ball to go in the over.
That's a boundary which has been scored after a long time, and it's a welcome boundary for Sri Lanka.
That's the first boundary for 84 balls. So that's credit to the England bowlers.
Especially in the latter part of the innings.
Good shot, 2 runs. Very wide in the splits, I think. Quite good point, trying to stop that. Yep, couldn't quite get the left boot there. 77 balls, 78 now, 2 forwards, good strike rate, 2.8. He looked very good in the Test series, the organised player.
Because I thought he played very well during the Test series, and he's carried on his form to the one-day series as well.
There it is, and that's well played. Lovely shot to bring it up, straight back down the ground to long on. Mahela Jayawardene, his 7th 50 for Sri Lanka. And he has converted some of those into 300s as well, highest of 128 against India. So that's back in Sharjah, 2000-2001. Valuable knock for his team. Slower ball. And well fielded. Graham Thorpe, England's captain in this one-day series. Fortunate injury to Nasser Hussain. No hesitation, batsman thinking about whether to go or not. The decision was right in the end. There we go. I'll just show you that stat again. That's a good shot. That's going to go to the boundary, I think. Andrew Flintoff trying to get there. Does well, but did everything right. Stop it from going over the rope. Well, doesn't know where it went. Okay, let's have a look. Let's help him. It's definitely 4 runs. Dives, flicks it back, but then knocks it back onto the ropes. Great shot. Now that is a good shot. And off chasing. Don't think he's going to get there. It's just going to beat him. The teaser. Jayawardene punching that through extra cover. Lovely shot, full face of the bat. Nothing the fielders can do about that.
It's a wonderful cover drive. Put right up to the pitch of the ball. A wonderful shot.
The old ball the umpires have decided they should replace. Now the wording says that the ball may be replaced for a ball that has had a similar amount of wear, even though it has not gone out of shape. Well, if you replace a ball for a similar amount of wear, then it's going to be the same colour, and that sort of defeats the object a little. This ball is noticeably whiter, and it's gone. Well bowled, Andrew Caddick. Slower delivery. The Saram giving himself room, has dragged that on to off stump. But that's good bowling from Andrew Caddick, varying his pace well.
Yes, brilliant bowling, and that's what you need to do in the closing overs, is really change the pace up. He knew De Serum was the man who'd been sent in to try and up the pace, and Wache just runs his fingers across as De Serum, deceived initially by the pace, tried to change his shot, giving himself a bit of room to swat it over the offside, just managed to get an inside edge, and that's a big breakthrough. De Serum has to go. 173 for 5.
Russell Arnold is the new batsman for Sri Lanka, coming in at number 7, left-handed, replacing De Serum, who was thought out, really, or out-thought by Andrew Caddick. Inside edge, slower ball. It's good stuff from Andrew Caddick. Gone out. Arnold goes second ball. First time he's faced Mullally. A little bit of extra bounce there. That's a good catch from Stewart, going away to his left. Good bowling from Mullally, and no joy for Arnold today.
And I think it was a disappointment. He was sent one down in the order and came in at a very difficult time when there's only just a few overs left. He's got to really try and up the pace. This one's just gone a little bit off the seam, bit wider. His eyes lit up. He saw the space in the covers there, really trying to swing too hard when he's just come in. Stewart takes a nice catch. Arnold out for naught. 174 for 6.
Mara Dharmasena comes in at number 8 for Sri Lanka. There's just really him and Chaminda Vas who are all-rounders to help Jayawardene through these final 5.5 overs or so. Four balls left in Mullally's last over. Oh, that's well bowled. Just past the outside edge.
Yeah, got him on the back foot already. You see how far back he is, and that's a good length ball. He should be coming forward to. He's trying to dab the one to try and give Jayawardene the strike. And this is how Arnold went. His eyes just lit up. That's the one that Mullally doesn't slant into the left hand. He lets it go on with the arm. Very good piece of bowling. He left the gap in the covers. Arnold went for it. Then clear. What worries me is De Serum's a long way away from him.
So through mid-wicket. It'll be a scamper for Graham Hick. Well, De Serum again is a novice in one-day international cricket. He's not played much. It's launched away over backward point. That'll run away for 4. There's nobody down there.
Now Alex Kanturi just signalling, does he want some more salt tablets? Jayawardene is just going to go for it. That's just a launch. Trying to bowl the full delivery from Darren Gough, trying to get it into the block hole. He's just given himself a little bit of room and he's squeezed it over the top. In fact, that's a very good shot. He knows that Gough's going for the block hole. Well, fine legs up for Craig White. Just 3 overs to go.
Slower ball again from White. That's dragged away towards the vacant mid-wicket area. It's 4 more, and Sri Lanka are up past 200.
Well, Michael Vaughan didn't see that off the bat at all. He was just behind square. He saw the slog, but so often when it hits a little bit of the inside edge and it goes towards mid-wicket, he didn't spot it at all. Slower ball from Craig White, and the heave-o, and it's gone in front of square, and Michael Vaughan for a couple of minutes didn't know where it was, and then he set off after it, and just too much to do.
Big shout for LBW, not given.
I thought he might have got a touch on that. How close did the bat get? I'll have a look at this, just angling in. He's got his foot outside the line. Oh, only just.
Very, very close. It's a good shout from Craig White. Umpire not interested at all. Well, he might be crippled with cramp, but he's managed to get that away through mid-wicket. That's a length ball that's disappeared. for the second boundary of the over. Jayawardene, even though he can hardly move, is now 87.
Well, this is brilliant batting. Craig White went very wide on the crease. Jayawardene spotted it straight away and knew that he would be angling it into leg stick.
Oh, very well bowled, but Jayawardene has got the inside edge on it. That is unlucky from Darren Goff's point of view. And Mahela Jayawardene will say, well, that's what I meant to do, just tickle it down to fine leg.
No, he didn't. Darren Goff could feel a little aggrieved on this one. This is the one where he's had the wind-up. He knows it's the end overs, and he's really got the bat a long way up to try and give it everything he's got. He's had to jam down quickly, some reverse. Very good bowling from Goff. That's just unlucky. The area that he wants to go to, Jayawardene, over mid-wicket. Good bowling from Craig White.
He's got hold of that. He's hit it hard and high, over extra cover. Trescothick fumbles but gets the ball back. It's 2 to Jayawardene. Takes him to 95. There's 3 balls left.
This is good batting again. A beautiful strike on that ball. He knew where he was going. He gave himself a little bit of room, got inside out. Trescothick had a long way to go. I think he fancied it for a minute and then realised it was going to fall short. Just a little fumble, but still only 2.
Gone for it this time, straight back down the ground. Won't go for 4 though, it's just 2 more. But Jayawardene goes to 97. Fantastic effort by Jayawardene.
Well, what if he gets 2 off the next ball? Does he just go for the 1 and get 100, or does he go for the big one and try and post some runs on the board?
He's going for it now. I think he's past caring. He's almost out on his feet. He's gone for it over mid-wicket this time. 2 more, he's up to 99. All these runs being run for him by HGRAHAM, who's sprinting up and down at square leg. 1 ball left. Sri Lanka 224 for 6. Jayawardene 99 not out.
Well, they've come alive. They really have. They've seen a quality innings. Sri Lankans are happy. They never thought they'd get this far. Very slow start, but Jayawardene has done them proud.
Straight back at Craig White. They're running through, and Jayawardene will finish the innings 101 not out. He punches the air with what little energy he's got left. That really is a brilliant effort. He can manage a smile, and why not? The whole ground on their feet applauding Mahela Jayawardene for a stunning effort of endurance and batsmanship. 101 not out. Sri Lanka 226 for 6. It's his 400 in one-day international cricket in 70 matches, and I doubt there have been many braver innings than that. What a fine performance by him. He's held this Sri Lankan innings together. ...226 for 6, Sri Lanka, from their 50 overs. Standing ovation for Mahela Jayawardene. And this game has come alive. So 226 for 6, Sri Lanka from their 50 overs. Good performance from there. England too will feel pretty pleased with the way their bowlers stuck at the task. Just the 5 bowlers used. 1 for 52 for Darren Goff, 1 for 37 from Andrew Carrick. No wickets for Craig White, none for 55. Mullally was good, 2 for 37. So too Croft, 2 for a little over 4.5 runs per over.
Start, there's certainly a possibility that the ball gets soft mid-innings and much more difficult to hit. We were expecting fireworks from the Sri Lankan openers. It didn't really happen. Jayasuriya went early, and Atapattu decided that caution was his best response. It was a fine effort. Disappointment for Nuenzoiza.
Ball leaving Trescothick, and keep just flirting away, and the ball eluding the diving hands of second slip. And you could see the look of exasperation.
Who are far more used to playing on this ground than England had their problems timing the ball early on. Same thing's happening to Trescothick and Stewart. That's nicely clipped away square. They're long boundaries here, but that's made the rope okay.
That really raced away off Trescothick's bat. It's a little bit of
Trescothick's tried it again. Gone this time. Muralitharan takes the catch. Trescothick trying to force the pace on a pitch that really didn't suit him at all. England lose their first wicket in the 6th over, and this run chase is going to be no cakewalk.
Oh, Trescothick's charge to no avail. Nuenzoiza, that little bit of bounce posing the problem. As you could see, Trescothick slicing it behind the stumps, and a very simple catch to Kaluwithana. So Sri Lanka gets the initial break. Trescothick is gone for 6, caught by Kalu, and England are 14 for 1.
Indeed, it is to be Andrew Flintoff up the order at number 3 to try and force the pace here.
The tight Sri Lankan bowling resulting in that dismissal. Trescothick frustrated, he couldn't get the Sri Lankan bowling away, and paying the penalty.
Well, it was a great effort from De Serum. Those catches are some of the most difficult to take in cricket. Charging in, you don't know whether the ball's going to pitch in front of you or not. You have to dive forward to try and take the catch.
Remarkable effort by Indika De Serum. That ball was dropping way in front of him, and just pouncing out when his elbows really hit the ground. One really must give him 100% marks for his effort.
That's what England need, 208 to win from the remaining 41 overs, 9 wickets in hand, and the run rate required is over 5 and over now. In the air, safe, wide of mid-off. That's what Stewart has been looking to do for over after over. Finally he's got one through.
Well, England's plan has obviously been to get as many runs as you can in 15 overs. It's not worked. Score spans at 23 for 1. Flintoff comes in at 3, but it's Stewart who takes that initiative to get the ball over or through the offside. The intent's there to come down the pitch. It's prompted a change in the field. No slips. Just 2 men catching on the offside, short in.
Down again, and he's dragged that over mid-on. I don't think it's quite timed. It's got off the bottom of the bat, and there's a brilliant diving stop. It was Russell Arnold diving forward to pull that back, but good initiative from Stewart.
It's that signal from Stewart. I'm going to look to go over the top. Just doesn't get it in the middle of the bat. I think it is Russell Arnold who comes into the picture. Is it 4? Has he stopped this? It's Dharmasena, in fact, pushes the ball back. Oh, that's close. I think he's clear.
Three given. Flintoff on strike. He's doing the same. That's a glorious stroke. That's Flintoff at his best, hitting straight down the ground, controlled, lofted stroke. And England just starting to get it together now. 4-3-4 off the first 3 balls of the 10th over.
Well, the dressing room will have talked about don't bowl length. You can bowl back of a length, you can bowl Yorkers. If you bowl length, that's what can happen. Straight strike down the ground, Flintoff this time. Field can't change too much. You can only have 2 fielders outside of the first 15 overs of the game. Just on the edge of the circle. You can't go any further.
It's hit hard, and that's beaten mid-on. Now Flintoff's got enough on that to get it through for 4. This is top batting from Stewart and Flintoff. Flintoff's starting to cut loose now. He's only been there 13 balls, and he's already 10.
13 off the overs so far. Don't bowl length. You bowl length, that's what happens. Just into his stride, get your arms through the ball. Thinking about a change in the field here, Sri Lanka. Some conjecture that he came out injured for this one-day series. He's got an opportunity. Look how hot it is there. He's dripping from the top of his helmet. But what an opportunity for the youngster.
Straight down the ground, but out, dropped. Oh, brilliant catch. Oh, what a catch that is. Muralitharan, Lancashire colleague of Andrew Flintoff, has held a quite spectacular catch at mid-on. He thought it had slipped through his fingers, but he jackknifed backwards and held the rebound, and Flintoff has gone.
Well, not today for Andrew Flintoff. He promised. There's just a glimpse there of a couple of shots. But Sri Lanka come back again, looking to go over the top. Length ball, doesn't actually catch it in the middle. It's a juggling catch, Murali. Great reflex action, wonderful catch in the end. He thought he'd have lost it. It sticks in his left hand. It's one that they wanted. Dangerous player, Flintoff. He's gone for 10, 35 for 2.
It's Graham Hick coming in at number 4. He batted at 3 at Dambulla on Friday. And he's in now at number 4. Still 4.5 overs of the first 15 left. So here we go. Pick away first ball. Now just look at this. You won't see better reactions. Flintoff looking to go over the top again. He did a bit flat. Muralitharan should have caught it first time. Wow, what a recovery.
The ball struck with power.
And fielding well. That's pulled away, and it's going to beat the man at deep backward squares. It's a good shot off the last ball of Zoysa's over. It's 45 for 2.
Just gets the width that he wants. Outside leg stump, Alex Stewart. Fine legs up inside the circle. Field is motionless. Just whips the ball away behind square on the leg side.
Well, it's a soft, tame dismissal. That's what happens. A few dot balls, and then Graham hit down the wicket. Did nothing in the end. Stranded. And that's the end of him. He's the 3rd wicket to go.
You always feel he's got heavy feet, Graham Hick, and watch where he goes down. He doesn't really dance, not committed in any way, and in the end trying to play a defensive shot. Ended up nowhere. Jayasuriya only had to turn it just a little bit. He put a bit more finger spin on it. Hick in no man's land, absolutely nowhere to go. Soft dismissal, and England in trouble. Hick out for 11, 63 for 3.
England captain Graham Thorpe's the man that's come to the crease. Played very well at Dambulla. The reason he's there, well, Graham Hick stranded.
saw him coming, just pitched it a little bit shorter, put a bit more finger spin on it, plenty of time for Kalu. Watch this, he went a little bit too early and then got himself nowhere, Graham Hick. I think if you're going to take the chance of going down the crease, you've got to go down with a bit of glory, Beef.
Yeah. Do or die. You'd rather swing your socket out, wouldn't you, than go like that. Slap and played pretty well. He adjusted well because it bounced. It wasn't quite the length he wanted to pick up 3. Gives the bowler something to think about.
Certainly a very brave shot when you've just come in. Been practicing it. He had a couple of goes up at Dambulla. Didn't quite work for him there. But on this occasion he's got it right. Gets the hands right so that he can roll the wrists. Gets it nice and fine.
Just intrigued how close he is. He's got plenty of room there. Once they're just worried that they're going to hit his own stumps.
The spinners are on. He's still got to keep the board ticking. He'll keep ticking along. It's the way that he plays. Just surveys the scene, looks round the ground. Where can I get a 1?
Straight to the short extra cover. And that's a massive blow for England. Graham Thorpe, the form player of this tour, as he was before Christmas in Pakistan for the Englishman. That's a big blow. A lot of inexperience to come down the order for England now. They're 88 for 4 and victory looks a long way away now.
This is a big wicket for Sri Lanka. Thorpe looking to play inside to out through the offside. That's the wicket that Sri Lanka wanted above all else. He's in such form. Just succeeds in getting the ball to the drive man. That man Jayawardene takes the catch. Graham Thorpe's gone for 12. England are in trouble, 88 for 4.
Nothing less than perfection is what Watmore seeks in all his pursuits. Perfection through hard work, through commitment, and above all, a magic vision. Quality is found exclusively in the Singer Magic Vision Color TV. Unmatched true sound through Nikon Stereo plus Teletext. What more than Singer Magic Vision Color TV?
Nothing less.
Says Watmore.
Michael Vaughan's on the move. He thinks there's a run here. He calls his partner. Jayawardene does the rest. A good little underarm flick round the side. Thomasina not even in the frame, Craig White. His partner just sold him a perfect dummy. He's out for naught. 119 for 6.
Robert Croft is England's number 8, the last of the all-rounders. And probably the last of England's...
I'm on a treat during this series.
Good shot from Robert Croft. Little shimmy down the wicket and straight drive for 4 back over the bowler's head. Good cricket from Croft.
Well, the first one for over 150 deliveries. Just making a little bit of room for himself, Robert Croft. Knows it's going to be angled into that leg stump and whack over the top. It's good cricket. He's looking.
Try and go for it's Michael Vaughan, actually, who's gone. Vaughan has just holed out that he had to go for it.
Real frustration. He didn't know how to play Murali. He tried back, he tried forward, he tried the sweep, and now he's tried the slog sweep. None of them been successful. Straight to Russell Arnold, not much to do. Michael Vaughan out for 26, 145 for 7.
The pad of Robert Croft. Andrew Caddick is the new batsman, coming in at number 9. He's at the non-strikers end, the batsman having crossed.
It's just been too difficult for England.
Gone, bowled. Robert Croft with an ungainly reverse sweep. But again, you have to feel a little sorry for him because England right up against it. They've got to go down fighting. And Murali isn't the easiest to try and hit across the line. So Croft's gone now. 2 wickets in the over for Murali.
They tried the orthodox and Michael Vaughan succumbed. Now Robert Croft trying the unorthodox, straight between the legs, hits middle stump, ends up being a bit ungainly. As you say, you've got to feel a little bit sorry. He had to try and attempt somewhere, try and get a boundary somewhere. It wasn't to be. Out for 11, 147 for 8.
The flares are up for the Sri Lankans. They know they're very close to a win here and a win in the series. Darren Gough is at the crease for England.
Never with the kind of positive note that you need.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. That's been hit pretty easily. Now, there was a terrific effort, but now I think it might just have made it for 6. Dika Desaram, the man that ran around the wicket, around the pitch, he covered a lot of ground there. Desaram, and now terrific effort. It's a good hit. It's a clean strike. It's gone a long, long way. It's made a lot of ground, Desaram, and then yeah, it goes over. I think it just goes over from up here in the right in front of our commentary box. We had a good view. It's a good effort. Oh, just inside. Damascene back into the attack, and that's the 9th wicket. Damascene, a big broad smile. Andy Caddick trying to repeat the shot he played off Zahid Jayasuriya. This time he's defeated in the air and comprehensively clean bowled.
Andy Caddick hitting all round it and comprehensively bowled. The short innings of some sort of attraction coming to an end. So the 9th wicket falls, 8th wicket falls, Caddick goes, England 157 for 8. Darren Gough taking his time over, just having a look at the Sri Lankan spinners before he probably uses a long handle.
No, I reckon that's could well be the end of the game. Well, Mullally appeared to be very slow out of the blocks, but I'm not sure that he was actually in the frame here. Comes the throw, no sign of him, still no sign of him, and that is the end of the game. England dismissed for 160 from 44.5 overs.
In all, it has been an all-round Sri Lankan performance, and the Sri Lankan fans have every reason to celebrate. Muttiah Jayasuriya led from the front, and so did everyone else make their contributions. Muralitharan was excellent with the ball, and so was Kumar Dharmasena and Sanat Jayasuriya.
Victorious team at the steps to the dressing room, and I'm sure that'll go a long way to easing the disappointment of the Test series, which England won. To Sri Lanka, comfortable winners in both one-days, it has to be said. And of course there's the 3rd and final one coming up on Tuesday. Sri Lanka then won this second one-day international by 66 runs. Atipatu 57, Damascene 18 at the end, but they all chipped in. And the England bowlers, Mullally 2 for 37, Croft 2 for 40, Caddick 1 for 37. And reply, England, a very disappointing 160 all out in 45 overs. Alex Stewart really the only batsman to come to grips with it, and I think it is asking a lot for Alex Stewart. He looked exhausted at the end of the game to keep.
My man of the match is for his brilliant performance of 101, as well as some brilliant bit of fielding for Mahela Jayawardene.
Mahela, up you come. You've got a cheque for $1,000 US and a trophy, presented by the Honourable Minister for Media and News. Mahela, very well done. I should think you're pretty exhausted after that effort, aren't you?
Yeah, it was really humid in the afternoon and I had a bit of cramps as well. Then after that I had a bit of a groin strain as well, so that's why I had a run as well.
Didn't show much of the cramp and the groin strain when you were in the field.
Yeah, Alex did a wonderful job at the interval, so I was feeling much comfortable after that.